product that we make here, something that I'm very proud of. We provide a product and a service that helps protect the environment, that helps protect our infrastructure, and I like to think that at the end of the day when I go home that I've done something that's going to make the world a little better place.
Whenever anybody asks me what I do for work, I like to say we make giant concrete mattresses that help keep things from sinking and crashing into other things. So I realize what we're doing is good, but I didn't realize the impact it had.
Our products do help protect the world, and what we do, it's really, there's no other way to say it than it's cool.
Here at Synthetex, I help save the world, and I also help save my little boy's world. As long as I'm able to get my projects done, I'm able to have that extra time to spend with my family. For example, I went and had lunch with him today, and at my other jobs, I wouldn't have that opportunity.
I truly believe that our greatest resource and our greatest asset here is our people. I can't come in here and run the warper, I can't come in here and run 6 looms, I can't sew a panel, but the group of people that we've put together here can, and they can do a really good job at it every day.
When everybody comes together and works together with each other, and it just makes for a better product.
It's really just the family atmosphere and the vibe. Everyone, there's kind of a cohesion with the unit, and when you feel like you're on a personal level with everyone else that works here, I think it helps the team progress in a better way.
Here in Toccoa, Georgia, we manufacture projects that are shipped not only in the U.S. but globally. We get raw yarn in from our suppliers. Once the raw yarn has been received, it gets put onto what we call carts. The carts are then rolled into the creel. They are tied on, and then we're ready at that point to start producing the warp for the looms. Our warper operator runs the warper. We make sectional warps. The computer outlines to him what he is supposed to do. Once the warp is completed, then he beams off the warp, and at that point in time, the warp is ready to be moved over to the loom. When the warp is at the loom, the warp is tied on to the loom. Once it's tied on, the warp is drawn over and the loom is ready to restart again. A warp typically will last 7 to 8 days in the weaving machine. From that, we can produce anywhere from 15 to 20,000 square feet of fabric. Once the fabric has been woven, it can either go into our inventory or we can ship bulk rolls to customers. Most of what we produce goes into inventory here. Once fabric goes into inventory, it's ready to be fabricated or sewn. We receive projects from our engineering department in Atlanta, and with those projects there's drawings for how panels are to be fabricated. Those panels are distributed to the sewers who fabricate the panels on a daily basis. When the panels are fabricated, the next step in the process is they go to the floor crew. It can be something as simple as folding the panel and rolling it, preparing it for shipping, or it could be something way more extensive where we cable it, add different types of hardware to it, and then it's ready to be rolled and shipped to the customer. Once the panels have been inspected, they are rolled, they move to shipping where they are wrapped, they're palletized, paperwork is prepared for them, the truck shows up and picks them up, and they're out the door.
Together.
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 Reinforcing infrastructure for good.
Together.